Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Eria
I am Miss Gage from Tasani. In this video, we will discuss about 4 topics. Yeah. For the first is
Superstition,
and the second is popular culture,
and the third is Slang Words.
and the last is
Review of article
about standard beauty standard.
beauty standard perception.
Enjoy this video.
In this session, I will explain about superstition. What is superstition? What is superstition? Superstition is a very global social phenomenon. Maybe there is no nation in this world that is not familiar. You may believe it or not, but superstition is part of the culture of society.
Of superstition is very broad, covering all aspects of life, like birth, marriage, death, natural phenomena, animals and plants, and to the activities of daily life. And next, I will give you an example of superstition. In Indonesia, there is superstition about pregnancy. It's like pregnant women should always carry scissors as a self-protection. And in Ireland, there is a superstition: tie the child's ankle with a red ribbon to protect the child from danger. And the next is about engagement or marriage superstition. In Indonesia, for example, don't give gifts that have fabric. Don't give gifts that have fabrics, because one day they will break up. And the last, in Netherlands, if it rains at the wedding party, there is a good sign or there is prosperity for the couple.
Okay, we go to the second topic. The second topic is popular culture. Popular culture is entirety of ideas, perspective, attitudes, memes, image, and other phenomena that are within the mainstream a given culture, especially Western culture of the early mid of 20th century and the middle of 21st century. Heavily influenced mass media, this collection of ideas permeates the everyday life of society. Popular culture is often viewed as being trivial, dumbed down, order to find consensual acceptance throughout the mainstream. As a result, it comes under heavy criticism from various non-mainstream sources which deem it superficial, consumerist, sensational, and corrupted. Okay, then we go to the example of popular culture. The example of popular culture is wayang. Wayang is a native Indonesian performance art that is growing rapidly in Java and Bali. The show is a popular areas such as Sumatra and Peninsula, and the number of wayang culture that are influenced by Japanese and Hindu culture. UNESCO, the institution which oversees the culture of the United Nations, on November 7, 2003, established Puppet as shadow puppet show from Indonesia.
a priceless world heritage of masterpiece in the art of speaking, masterpiece of oral and intangible heritage of humanity. Actually, puppet shows don't exist in Indonesia because there are many other countries that have puppet shows. But the shadow of puppet show is Indonesia has its own unique style of speech and uniqueness, which is an original masterpiece from Indonesia. For this reason, UNESCO included it in Intangible Cultural Responsive List of Human Heritage in 2003. There is no evidence to suggest that wayang existed before Hinduism spread in South Asia. It is estimated that performing arts were brought in the Indian trader. However, the local genius and culture that existed before the entry of Hinduism merged with the development of performing arts, which gave its own color and the performing arts in Indonesia. Okay, the wayang or puppet is not only in the Indonesia. In Malaysia also have a puppet. Kelantan Malay wayang kulit are said to originate from Cambodia and brought in the Patani, southern Thailand. The story is based on Hikayat Ramayana and local belief. The shadow puppet character use the Kelantan logo. Among the important characters are Hanuman, Sri Rama, Sita Dewi, Maharaja Rawana, and Admiral. Javanese shadow puppets are said to originate from Purwa Jawa shadow puppet, Jawa Island, Indonesia. The statue carry character of Mahabharata story and Panji stories. The shadow puppet was introduced to Kelantan in 1834 by Malay puppeteer after learning tok dalang technique in Jawa. These shadow puppet characters are Sangkula, Raden Galuh, Chandra Kirana, Arjuna, Sang Dewa, and Raden Inu Kartapati. Okay, this is all of the popular culture in Indonesia and also popular in Malaysia. Okay, we will go to the third topic. We will discuss about slang words. What is the meaning of slang words? Slang is very informal language or specific words used by a particular group of people. You will usually hear slang spoken more often than you will see it put in writing. The email and text often contain many conversational slang words. Okay, slang can be defined as informal language, which might include words or meaning which are impolite and which may stay in use for only a short period of time. It is used by particular groups of people who know it. From British lexicographer Eric Partridge in a slang, Today and Yesterday, in 19th and 34th century, writes that people use slang for at least 15 reasons. Okay, the first is in sheer high spirits by the young in heart as well as by young in years, just for the fun of the thing, in playfulness or wakiness. And the second as an exercise, either in the width of ingratitude or in humor. The motive behind this is usually self-display or snobbishness, emulation or responsiveness, delight or virtuosity. And the third is to be different, to be novel. And 4. To be picturesque, either positively or as the wish to affect inspitefully or negatively. To be unmistakably arresting, even startling. 6. To be escaped from chills or be brave and concise, and etc. Then I will explain about the example of slang words. The first is lol. Lol is the main laughing out loud. Abbreviation is very common slang in current texting and social media posting. Other examples are LMBO, laughing my butt off. LBF, laughing but serious. Roll, rolling on the floor laughing. And then friend, unfriend, different. Words that already have a meaning, like the very basic word friend, has taken on the meaning of via social media. Now, verb for to add as friend on Facebook. There are opposite verbs such as unfriend and different. And then it's hashtag. Word hashtag like this. Hashtag. An interesting slang example which is taken from writing and adopted into speech. The hashtag is used to define the main theme of a post when spoken in slang, for defining the theme or idea in what a person is talking about. For example, my boyfriend bought me the most amazing bouquet of flowers yesterday. Hashtag please. Okay? And the next is bae, short from baby, but also meaning before anything else. And the next is on fleek. On fleek is something looking perfect, from eyebrows on fleek. Okay, this is all from Slang Words.
And the last topic is beauty standard. In every part of the world, in any country, they must have the beauty standard. Now, I'm going to talk about beauty standard in Indonesia. Number 1 is white skin. In Indonesia, many women want to have white skin like an artist Korea. They are willing to spend any money for the sake of white skin. The word in Indonesia, white skin indicates manicured skin. Seriously? Who knows if her skin is white because she is sick? In my opinion, not all women with white skin are cared for. Not all women with white skin are cared for. As long as we can treat ourselves, that's enough. Number 2 is pointed nose. Who said the girl whose nose isn't pointed? The average girl in Indonesia wants her nose to rise. Who does it want to look like? Like other artists maybe. It's not always the nose that has a beautiful nose. It's not always the nose that's It's not always the nose that's not sharp. Not always. Remember me? Not always. Number 3 is slim body or skinny. When discussing body shape, whatever you want to say, fat or thin, the important thing is that our lives are happy. The important thing is that our lives are happy. Are you not? As long as you eat healthy and nutritious food, you have run for healthy 5 perfect. As long as you eat healthy food, that's fine. And number 4 is height or tall. It can be tall but not too high. It will be hard to get into small car. So, if we have a short boyfriend, it's way too right. In my opinion, the normal height for a girl around 150 centimeters until 170 centimeters is normal, according to me. If your words might be different from me, if your words might be different from mine, it's yours. Okay, it's enough. In my opinion, beauty comes from yourself. The woman basically has to smile. It's beauty. It's beautiful. The woman basically has to smile. It's beautiful. If you don't smile, the beauty will disappear. Thank you.